In tonight's main event, Samoa Joe and Dragon Lee team up to battle two of Dario Cueto's monsters. Plus, the tag team champions, the Hyenas, are in action, and Lucha Underground champion Chad Gable's next opponent is announced. This is episode 27 of the revival of Lucha Underground. Pope's got a brand new plan. We kicked off the show with El Grande Americano explaining himself to Bravo and Ryo. He began to apologise when out of nowhere his nose started bleeding. The announce team suggested that this could be due to the mind control we've seen in recent weeks, courtesy of Dr. Wagner. To the ring for non-title action next, and two fun tag teams clash with the new champs looking great out there. Aerostar and Elio LaFleur get along so well, but they've not been teaming as long as the Hyenas. Cruz del Toro and Joaquin Wilder like a non-stop machine, constantly tagging in and out, staying on an opponent. When Aerostar was tagged in late, the momentum swung, but Elio LaFleur's continued battle with Survivor's Guilt would cost him in the end, as he walked onto a code-breaker from Del Toro. Both the Hyenas scrambled into the cover like they do. In the commentary booth, Vic Joseph and Vampiro were continuing to forge a bond after Vamp replaced the dearly departed JBL, as he had been previously asked to do. Richard Holiday arrived in the room at the request of El Jefe the Undertaker to check on Vampiro and keep a close eye on him. Holiday asked if the pair needed anything, and they said they were fine. Vic appreciated Holiday checking in, and he's still terrified after what happened to JBL. Elsewhere in the back, the Pope, D'Angelo De Niro, was stood with his tag team OTM, and he said that his dominant pairing of Lucien Price and Bronco Nima were ready to show the congregation that they're better than any makeshift unit, like Lola Vice, Dom Mysterio and Mike Santana. But now, in a sad twist, Pope can't wrestle anymore, effective immediately, so now the odds are even, as OTM has to bring in a new partner. But when the congregation meets this new, brave face, the odds will be heavily back in his team's favour. La Parka and Vikingo put on a very good match here, with both men hitting their trademark offense. Vikingo is one of the best high flyers in the world, but he was up against a man that fans love in La Parka. It made for an entertaining back and forth battle that could have gone either way. In the end though, Vikingo hit his amazing 630 and La Parka just could not kick out. Much like last week, Mike Santana and Dominic Mysterio were at odds and not getting along at all, despite their victory in the trios match together. But their partner Lola Vice arrived to calm the tension, and she told the boys that they need to get on the same page, because next week they have a totally different challenge against OTM and whoever they found to replace the Pope. She joked that she hopes it's not going to be a screw job by Santana or Dom, and the three all kind of awkwardly laughed it off. Next up, we learn that in next week's main event, we will see legendary competitor Rey Mysterio battle Lucha Underground champion Chad Gable in a non-title match. If Rey Mysterio wins, he earns a title shot. Regular mariachi session band Vote Pedro were above the stage next, playing their fun songs to the live crowd and getting excited for the next match. And excited they should be, because the Hyenas set this one up last week after they mocked Dragunov after his loss, and he responded by saying the only reason the Hyenas are champions is because of Panther Ali. He wasn't out to prove anything, he was just out to put Panther Ali down, and if it wasn't for the Hyenas arriving at ringside, Dragunov would have had it all his own way. Ali was on top after the champs arrived, but Dragunov soon fought back into it, and he ended up hitting his H-bomb to score a big win. The Hyenas circled Panther Ali, but then they helped him to his feet as the Lioness Natty also made her way to the ring, and then so too did Prince Apollo of Lagos. Apollo spoke of a prophecy coming true. Panther Ali helped the Hyenas to become champions, and now look at their confidence. Apollo handed Ali the microphone and he explained that the prophecy shows that after Prince Puma fell, a new prince will rise and take the Jaguar tribe to the next level. But Natty snatched the microphone and snarled at Ali. She told everyone that the prince that Ali speaks of is not ready for this, which shocked everyone in the ring. The Lucha Underground Trios champions, the Cartel, strolled through the corridors together, and they spoke to each other about their lack of concern over who they may or may not be fighting for the titles next week. Whether it's OTM and the Pope's replacement, or the makeshift trio of Mike Santana, Lola Vice and Dom Mysterio. Angel joked that the group all excel in different arenas. Santana on the streets, Lola in an MMA cage, and Dom at college. But in the temple, there's only one trio people should fear, the Cartel, and they'll show the winners who really runs Lucha Underground. An excellent match with a simple to follow story. Dragon Lee was fired up early on, but he was soon shut down by Big Mil Muertes, and along with Phoenix Dark, they isolated the high-flying fan favourite and kept Big Samoa Joe pacing on the apron. Behind the referee's back, there was constant cheating throughout, with Matanza and Dario Cueto both getting involved. Every time Lee fought back against his former friend Phoenix Dark, the Bird of War tagged Mil Muertes in as quickly as he could. Finally, Joe was tagged in, and he used his hard Samoan head to headbutt his rivals, including Matanza, and kick lumps out of all of them. His corner Uranagi on Phoenix and onto Mil Muertes brought him close to a victory, and then a muscle buster to Phoenix scored the badass good guys the win. After the match, Dario ordered Mil Muertes to attack, and he hesitated. The monster Matanza did not though. He slammed into Samoa Joe, knocking him out with a running, rising back elbow. Matanza then lifted Dragon Lee up military press style and dropped the fan favourite across his knee. Mil looked on as Dario smiled with a sadistic wide smile. Next week, the ritual will be completed, and we will finally revive Katrina. So, let me know in the comments, which surprising current roster member do you think will replace the Pope D'Angelo De Niro to team with OTM? The sad news about him is, in the game I use, he retired right after his first match, so thanks Pope. Join me next time where we're going to crown challengers for the Cartel and their trios titles, and the Lucha Underground champion Chad Gable is in singles action against the legendary Rey Mysterio, and if Rey wins he'll earn a future shot at Gable. Plus, something that's been looming for over 6 months as we see the result of the ritual to revive Katrina. Thanks for watching. Now make sure to like, comment and subscribe for free so you don't miss an episode. It'd be great to hear from you.